Saying nice things about every Destiny exotic. Exotic Boots Edition. If there ever was a jumping puzzle, this was on my feet. Peacekeepers went from being dominant in PvP to dominant in PvE. It really is just an exotic that has been great everywhere. This is my favorite PvP exotic for Titan. Movement speed is just tons of fun. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what this does. This was so annoying in PvP to a point where it got nerfed so badly it's unviable now. It's actually kind of insane how strong this was during its peak. The ability to literally take full-fledged supers and deflect them back at people. It was that powerful. They let that slide, and the pun was intended. From one-shotting champions to one-shotting guardians in PvP, this exotic is just tons of fun and enables my favorite melee build in the entire game. Or at least one of my favorite melee builds. Actually an underrated exotic that I don't think many people use. Support Titan is pretty fun, and I recommend you try it. I loved using this exotic with Vex Mythic class back in the day. Ambient Leap and Dranger's Lash is my favorite Titan build in the entire game. Dude, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not saying a single nice thing about this exotic. I'm not it. This is gonna become a negative video really quickly if I keep having to look at this thing. Hand cannons have got to be my favorite weapon archetype in the entire game, and Lucky Pants just makes them better. This has always been such a top dominant option in the game. Orpheus Rig is probably my favorite exotic from the early days of D2. The ability to shoot one tether and then get like 5 of them from one location was such a fun time. It made farming public events actually somewhat fun. I know it's crazy to say, but at that time when that's all we had to do, this was a fun way to do it, and I enjoyed Orpheus Rig for that reason. Stompies has a whole group of people saying that looking up is a skill issue. I actually love this community, it's just so funny. Gemini Jesters are toxic in PvP, but strangely in like a positive way, because stop crutching your radar so much, like seriously, look at the actual screen in front of you, not the radar the entire time. Frosties are about as simple as it can get. Just sprint and profit. It's nothing crazy, but it doesn't need to be, and I think that's very, very nice about this exotic. The Bombardiers are tons of fun in PvP. You get to break ankles and get rewarded for doing it. Star Eater scales are so strong, it's meta on the other two classes. It really is just that good of an exotic. People complained about Last Word in RDMs, but no one noticed Lodestar. Really, using Radiant Dance Machines with like any hipfire weapon is just, basically it's legal cheats at this point. If you haven't tried RDMs with Lodestar, please, go break PvP for me. It's that strong. Speedloader Slacks are actually insanely viable now, granting you dodge, energy just for dealing damage. Using an Aerial Denial GL and just spamming your dodge ability over and over and over again is tons of fun on either Strand or Prismatic. This exotic should not be slept on. Balance of Power made clones even more annoying during a time when clones were already annoying. It takes a special kind of exotic to do that. Fortune's Favor was looked at as probably the weakest of the 3 exotics from Renegades, but it might just be the fan favorite now. It's just free survivability and free damage for existing. Transversive Steps are glued to every PvP player's feet right now. You know it, I know it, we all know it. This is the PvP Warlock exotic. Lunafaction's auto-reloading was some of the most fun I think I've ever had in a video game. And I seriously mean that, not just in Destiny 2, but gaming as a whole. Just infinite reloading weapons. It was absurd. Geomags paired with Delicate Tomb is one of my favorite arc builds in the entire game. Besides that time, Geomags could shoot through walls in PvP. This has been a pretty unproblematic exotic. I have nothing nice to say about Promethean Spears. I have literally nothing nice to say. Boots of the Assembler is an awesome support playstyle that I just love seeing people use. Pair those with Lomina, and it's just a great support player's dream. Devour is overpowered, therefore Secan Filaments is also very powerful, because it is just free Devour. I love this exotic paired with Vex Mythoclast. It's such a fun playstyle, getting free Radiant for using that gun. Swarmers makes their Threadling army even better. I love this exotic because paired with the Wanderer, you can get a lot of Strand subclass effects off of just your tangles alone. Anyways, that was just one nice thing about every exotic boot in the game. Don't know what I'll do from here. Maybe I'll start doing some negative videos. Maybe I'll do the aspects and fragments next. Who knows? Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day. Like, comment, subscribe. Do those things if you do them. I always appreciate it.